Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris. And Nick, what have we got in store today?
Today we are taking a look at a cheeky little article that came out, and this was today, caught our eye, and we thought, this sounds interesting. And this is all about 10 crypto assets that are better than Bitcoin. And I thought, well, this is up my street, so I thought, let's cover it. Let's see what's going on. Let's have a cheeky look, Chris. So, as always, if you really enjoy this video, then do go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really appreciates it. I really appreciate it. The whole cheeky crypto community appreciates it. And as always, if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and live streams that we do here on the Cheeky Crypto channel. Right, Chris, I'm going to jump us over to the market, see what's happened for the last 24 hours, and then dive straight into these 10 cryptos that supposedly are better than Bitcoin.
Sounds really interesting. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right, so here we are in coin market cap, and what I really wanted to say, Chris, was we've had a dip today of about 2 billion, but in the space of a couple of minutes when I last looked at this, $2 billion have just flown straight back into the market here. So ultimately, no change in the last 24 hours, not from a total market cap point of view. We are now sitting again at the $497 billion, fast approaching that $500 billion level. Now, obviously, money has moved around the different assets, okay? So we can see here that Bitcoin is up 0.69%, okay, for the last 24 hours and 13.17% for the last 7 days. Okay, so what is better than this? And we'll get to that in a moment. But if we look down here, we can see Ethereum is down 1.3, XRP 3%, Chainlink 0.7, Polkadot 3.3, Cardano 3.8, Stellar 2.9, VeChain 5.5, Algorand 3.4, Ren 4.8, Zilliqa 6.0, RSR 2.9, Hedera 1.8, SingularityNet 0.7, Fetch AI 8.2, Solve 2%, Harmony 5.4, Polymath 2.4, and V4 2.2. So ultimately, all of them, with the exception of Bitcoin, are in the red. Now, obviously, these are just the tokens that we are focusing in on, and doesn't represent everything as a whole. But we do find it interesting how these are moving. Okay, so for the majority in the last 7 days are still green. There are a few reds such as Solve, Harmony, Polymath, V4, Hedera, Algorand, Cardano. Okay, but all the others are in the green. Obviously, as we mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is at 13.17%, and XRP is at 13.31%. Any other double digits? We've got RSR here at 13% for the week. So, there are still significant movements in that last 7 day period. Okay, Chris, shall we have a look at, and let's just have a look at these 10 assets and see what's going on here. So here we are. This is the one in question, right? 10 crypto assets are better than Bitcoin, says Chinese Center for Information and Industry Development. So it's caught our eye. We're like, okay, what's going on here? We scroll down. Let's have a little cheeky look. So China's Center for Information and Industry Development, the CCID, has released its latest crypto ranking report. The agency periodically judges the world's most popular cryptocurrencies based on applicability, creativity, and basic technology. The basic technology category holds the most weight in all the rankings, accounting for 65% of the overall score. So applicability is about 20% of the score, and creativity is 15%. So straight away I can assume that if Bitcoin's technology is inferior versus others, of course they're not going to be ranked highly on this index. So straight away I can point that out. It's just, this is the kind of scenario, Chris, where any analyst, and I know this well because I am one, any analyst who has kind of like an objective of where they want to go can quite easily make the numbers go in that direction. And this is an example of it. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm already skeptical, but let's have a look. So the latest issue here, posted by the outlets of 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, has the smart contract platform EOS on top, followed by Ethereum and IOST. So Tron Dash BitShares, Cosmos, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗪, GX round out the top 10. So Bitcoin, the top cryptocurrency by market cap, makes its appearance in the 11th slot. Okay, so it doesn't even make the top 10 according to this. Being fair, that I usually hate on Bitcoin or whatever, but this is a bit nonsense, really. In terms of technology, sure, but you can't really say that it's a top, to a degree. However, you can rank it however you want. You could say top by circulating supply. Of course, Bitcoin won't be on the circulating supply top 10 list. There's lots of ways you can cut the data, but nonetheless, let's have a look at some of these scores, Chris.
Yeah.
And what's your thoughts actually before we get into that? What do you think so far?
I think this is why we go over these, because it's important to sort of go through what's FUD and what actually makes us really bullish.
To me, this just is trying to pump up EOS. This is how I read it. But anyway, let's see. Right, so obviously you can see here, a bunch of Chinese, but also the blockchain. Right, so here's the tokens and the names, right? Then you have basic tech, applicability and creativity, and then a total index score, and then a ranking. So EOS has got a basic tech of 104.5, okay, which is obviously quite significantly ahead of Ethereum at 78.9, which, I get, okay, not a problem. They haven't got Ethereum 2.0 yet. I can deal with that. IOST here at 110.5 from a basic tech point of view. Tron at 89.7 now. Okay, I can take it a little bit, but is it really that far ahead of Ethereum? Dash 72, okay, BitShare 79, Cosmos 66.5, and I'd like to know how they come up with these scores. That bit isn't really explained so well, but we'll see if it covers it somewhere. Stellar, here's an interesting one, Chris. Stellar here has a basic tech score of 73.6, which is obviously well below something like Tron. Now that to me doesn't quite feel right.
No, it doesn't feel right to me either.
But then you've got GX Chain at 84.6 and so forth. Ripple here at 73. So similar to Stellar, but loses 6 points somewhere along the line, even though it's pretty much the same with some slight tweaks in Stellar's code. Okay, let's look at applicability. EOS at 20, Ethereum at 29.3, IOST at 21.3, 27.8, 22 point. So they're basically saying that Ethereum has the best in the top 10. Okay, and then creativity, Ethereum has 30. Is there anything in this top 10 that beats 30? No. But creativity only makes up to 15% according to how they measure this, right? So they can have really good creativity, but if their tech is awful, it's not going to rank it. So here's the ranking, and obviously we can see Bitcoin there with a basic tech of 42.2. Yep, that seems about right. Applicability and creativity on Bitcoin, it has actually a massive 43.8. And someone please comment why we think the creativity of Bitcoin outperforms the creativity of any other crypto asset. I'd be really interested to know how that is.
Yeah, comment below.
Please do let me know what you think the creativity of Bitcoin is over all of these other assets, because according to this, the creativity of Bitcoin smashes. It doesn't just, beat them. It completely annihilates all of the creativity of all of the others. I feel sorry for GX Chain here, who has a creativity of 1.7. I guess they're just all about the numbers there. There's lines and straight lines and no curves, no creativity whatsoever. So yeah, top 10 are dominated by those, as we spoke about, and then obviously Bitcoin at 11, Quantum at 12, Steam at 13, Ripple at 14, Lisk at 15, Nimbus at 16. Ethereum Classic at 19. I'm trying to call out any big other ones that are on here. Zcash is at 25, Zilliqa 27. Yeah, there isn't IOTA. So IOTA at the bottom there at 37. Not sure. Oh, and Cardano. Get this one. Cardano is ranked at 34.
Yeah.
Odd. Yeah, but anyway, let's carry on. So the index is similar to the last issue that was released in August, with the most notable difference being that Bitcoin has moved up from 14th into 11th. Okay, so the other top 10 by market cap were left off the CCID's top 10 list, including XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, and Binance Coin. All of those weren't there. Okay, and back in April, the CCID, which is under Chinese Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, said that the fallout from the coronavirus is basically having an impact on the development of crypto assets and has prevented a dramatic shift in the rankings. Well, I would be really interested to know which ones of these are highly linked into the Chinese government. Do you know what I mean? So guys, that's if you want to believe it or not, the 10 crypto assets that are better than Bitcoin. And I'm not a believer. Chris, are you?
I'm not a believer either.
We're not a believer on this one. But guys, we wanted to bring it to your attention. So yeah, as an analyst, I can say if you want to go in a certain direction, you can make the data suggest whatever you want. It's whether that analyst has integrity about what they are doing or not. So do let me know in the comments down below what creativity you think Bitcoin is doing that deserves such a phenomenal creativity score that it dwarfs all other crypto assets in terms of creativity. Do drop that down below. I'm really interested to know what is actually going on there. And as always, if you found this useful, informative, and just generally entertaining, then go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really does appreciate that. And as always, if you haven't done so yet, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and streams that we do here on the Cheeky Crypto channel. And with that said, we hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.